We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completing that one to Carter. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Slot man in motion right. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Carter. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man, that's Coleman. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Back to the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Pioneers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. but it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory, but with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into the wrong hands, that game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. They get an even 20 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Pioneers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formation.
And he will score. Touchdown Pioneers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Pioneers 14. Our home team 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a run on 1st down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He works free, right side. And they extend the lead. So it's a win for our visitors.